They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry of the game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Rivers. They'll run the screen with Mack. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
A good throw here, finding Pascal.
If you want.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Bush, the beast of the Bernie
and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing, Rivers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 41-yard.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Again, it's Rivers. It's complete to T.Y. Hilton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Rivers again. He sets to fire deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Skrine. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Saquon Barkley, the ball.
Danico Autry is in on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
Oh, you did the okay.
Goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
I was trying something that drive.
The linebacker who got in and got him to the turf. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
And I missed
46-yard attempt.
That's cute.
It's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The tackle by Robert Quinn. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
And I know
at the 38-yard line.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Now, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up.
I was about to be mad because that was supposed to be a pick.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
On to punt for the Colts.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't no pick.
A little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Trubisky.
You running flat. You had him beat. Why did you run flat?
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Stupid
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
You want to race?
On third down, Trubisky. Got a man, it's Barrios complete. And they'll get him down.
I know it's,
about 3
oh
yards
shit, I
short
thought it was
of the
fucking 2, my
first.
bad. I know it's
They
fucking 3,
stop
I
him for
think
only
it's
3
4.
that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14.
There you go, Saquon. Show that nigga you can hit.
But also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit.
I know, bro, Aaron, these last 3-4 games might have been cheating, bro.
You look at what you call
Might have been cheating, bro.
realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mack. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Mack, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Akeem Hicks. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 40.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
The
in the business, the coach.
And he's gonna have another
At least
first
give
down
us
as
some
the
drop the
tackle's
ball
made
and
here
get
at
the
the
pass
Bears'
interference.
23.
I would rather for you to drop the ball and get the pass interference than for that to have making me look bad.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be taken
My
down near
nigga
the
said,
20
fuck
at the
you, I'm about to
21.
catch you with one hand with a nigga on my
Bring
arm.
him down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Rivers now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
All right, my boys.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 1st and goal from the 6. They'll run here with Mack. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
A 31-yard attempt.
Blanket
It's supposed to be
kick
3-3,
is
but
good.
it's whatever, bro. It's
So
whatever.
we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bears take over first and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down.
Nico Autry on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the
on second and 9, Trubisky flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
These niggas can't catch for shit to save their fucking lives on me. But his nigga can catch one hand and catch, right? That's cute.
Appears are going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And
I seen him coming back, and I was trying to get back.
In the third quarter. Rivers give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
Rivers hands this one to Mack. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
First down, Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
Rivers
and he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
And 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is Hines. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, Rivers. He's got Jack Doyle.
Give me the right play whenever I want to click on it. I should have been able to get in discussion, but at least give me the right play.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Matt. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now a carry from Mack, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Look on attacking him where he's at. Don't give him more yards.
Looks to me like maybe
he's a bitch, Aaron. He's a bitch. He ain't do shit. He wasn't even part of the play.
I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a 1st down.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
Now it's Mack, draw play.
Good shit.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Good shit.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Colts 10, Bears nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Barkley with a carry on 1st down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Trubisky to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And all the way inside the 15.
You would give him that game,
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the Colts 4-yard.
On 2nd and goal, Trubisky escaping the pressure right.
Everything I do, no matter what the fuck I do, they don't want to do it right.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Flush to his right.
No.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And then you want to pass it the wrong way. I specifically aimed to the left side so you can throw it to the left. This fucking...
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead, fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big
Why did you wait till he get right there beside you to tackle him, bro?
Him covering up on
You
the ball,
got off the
taking
block
care of
before he even came up to the line. That's
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5. As he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, McSorley. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13.
He got me on a bad day. I wasn't even thinking about putting him
that won't do
on.
anything for the final
I just want to get this shit over with. I don't feel like
right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That is caught by Cohen. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
it is what it
So
is.
for Indianapolis, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road.
You don't give a fuck, Keisha.